Everything is finally coming together. The planets are aligning, every star is finally twinkling, things are about to take off. After a year-long emptiness, we finally are about to get some information from Nintendo. What's up everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Land, and today we are talking about something very, very important. Finally! Today I'm going to give you all of my evidence as to why a Nintendo Direct is happening almost any week now. It's going to be announced any day now. We're getting so close. We're right here on the edge. And I'm going to put together everything that's been happening and every rumor and leak and everything that's been announced and confirmed so far. And we're going to put it all together and see exactly when Nintendo is going to announce this Direct and talk about how close we really are. But of course, before we get started, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new to help me grow. We are reaching 100,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for getting us this far. And just subscribe if you enjoy. Simple as that. I know lots of you guys don't subscribe to watch my videos, so just hit that subscribe button. You know, it's easy, it's simple. If you want those 3D Mario remasters to happen, hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry, I had to do it. First off, from the very beginning of this year, we were getting rumors and leaks that Nintendo wasn't going to have any type of presentation or Direct until the very end of summer, and lots of people thought they were crazy. There's no way we go from spring all the way to fall with no Direct or information from Nintendo. Well, it's August/September is when people were talking about, and we're at the end of August, so it looks like that is absolutely true. And Jeff Grubb, a very reliable source, has also mentioned how Nintendo is planning to release and reveal something big pretty soon. But he did state that we would be getting an Indie Direct first, and he stated exactly the week when we were going to get it in this video, in this podcast that he was talking about. Keep in mind that this video was posted 6 days in advance. Check it out.
But yeah, the Nintendo should have a lot to talk about, and it's going to have to start doing that soon. And I think it probably will start with an Indie World Showcase. Is that what those things are called now?
So he does seemingly confirm the Indie Direct that actually happened just yesterday, and he also goes on to say how long we should absolutely have to wait. If it's the furthest that we go without a Direct, this is when we should expect it.
My gut is telling me that there is going to be a big general Direct here coming pretty soon, based on the stuff I'm hearing. Whether or not that's by the end of the month, I don't think it's before the 22nd. So people should just get that in there. Yeah, the thing that's happening before the 22nd is not a big general Direct, I don't think. But if I had to place a bet, I would say that the latest you're going to have to wait. This does feel like a very long time, but by like the middle of September is the longest I think you'll have to wait.
Now we can sit here and talk about rumors and leaks all day long, but let's talk about actual leaks, stuff that actually had come out from Nintendo on accident, it looks like. So random listings have started to pop up everywhere. Amazon UK popped up with the Skyward Sword HD for the Nintendo Switch, now taken down, and a Breath of the Wild 2 Special Edition, also taken down by Nintendo. Now, random Twitter accounts have also popped up with different type of anniversaries. There was a actual F-Zero Twitter account from Nintendo and a Mario 35th anniversary account, because the link actually went back to their website, which actually looks like it is Nintendo's specific accounts that they're setting up for these games, which is very, very interesting. So it looks like not only other companies are preparing for game releases, but Nintendo themselves are getting ready for some big reveals to happen pretty soon. Now, Nintendo's also starting to release some physical items, such as accessories as controllers. There's 2 brand new Mario themed controllers coming out, and they're kind of curious looking. So one of them is a version of Peach's Castle with Mario and Bowser, but Peach's Castle is a version that we only saw once before on promo art, but never actually in a game, and lots of people are thinking that potentially it could be a new render for Peach's Castle in Mario 64, as it looks the closest to that. The other controller has lots of power-ups on it, lots of mushrooms, the Mega Mushroom, and even the propeller box, which, curious enough, only appeared in 3D Land and 3D World. But the controller itself is all red and gold, the same color scheme as the Mario 25th Anniversary Collection box. So, is that a coincidence? I think not. These controllers drop September 1st, which is just 1 week away, so that's also very interesting. Now, lots of rumors and lots of leaks and lots of people have come out and stated about these 3D Mario remasters, and Jeff Grubb himself also states that they're coming. This was Nintendo's plan from the very beginning of this year, and this is going to happen. They're just waiting for a specific time to reveal these things, but this is their game of the year. This is what they're going with, and this is something they've been planning for a while. The actual 35th anniversary for Mario is September 16th, which is very soon, so if Nintendo wants to get anything out before that or during that date, they're going to have to hurry up and reveal something very, very soon, and probably the last week of August, which is next week. Now, Nintendo is also holding a management briefing session next month on the 16th, of course, the day of the anniversary, and stated that no new products or services will be announced on this day. So this is just a meeting for Nintendo, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to have everything announced before then. This is when they get together and talk about everything, so I'm sure that a direct or any type of big announcement for these remasters or whatever Nintendo's planning is going to be revealed before the actual anniversary, before the 16th, which would kind of line up with what Jeff Grubb said, is that lots of the stuff would be coming out by the mid of September. Mid of September is the deadline for everything to be announced and for things to be revealed, so this kind of makes sense with what Nintendo's going with here. Now let's just discuss some common sense things. The next Nintendo game to release is Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which is October 30th. We had Origami King in July, so that would be almost a 3-month gap of no games. Now, Nintendo obviously does not care about gaps, as we saw with 2020, but for now, this doesn't seem right as we enter the holiday season. And with 3 months with no games and then ending with Pikmin 3 Deluxe, it doesn't seem right. So I'm sure we're going to get some game announcements and some stuff revealed for potentially September and the beginning of October still. I think there's some smaller games still to release and some announcements to come out, so I still think Nintendo has some stuff up their sleeves they're still waiting on. Now, when you sit back and look at all of these details and information, you can't help but to think, man, this Direct has to happen very soon, right? Well, I think we've all been thinking that for a very long time, and still no Direct in sight. It's been very hard to be a Nintendo fan for 2020, and actually in September, it's going to officially be a whole year since the last Nintendo Direct, and really the last Nintendo presentation at all. Yes, we had one little tiny mini Direct at the beginning of the year, which really was nothing, but yeah, we didn't have an E3, which completely sucked, and we haven't had a main Direct, like I said, since last September. So we're reaching our 1-year point, so it's about time for Nintendo to finally come out with their Direct. Could the last week of August be it, or are we going to have to go into the month of September 1st? Well, I do not know, but it's up to you guys to tell me what you think. What do you think about these Nintendo Directs? Do you think there's going to be some type of big Direct soon? Are we just going to get more partner showcases? Is Nintendo really not planning any presentation this year? Does Jeff Grubb seem to know what he's talking about when he says there's potential for a big Direct to happen soon based on the sources that he's been getting? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I am very interested to hear. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.